My TikTok,
or not for this year, right?
dude. Oh, you know what? Look, Chris, share it.
Hey, we
See, this
hey
is gonna
we
be.
actually
This is gonna
we
be.
actually live. We're live
Oh,
now.
well,
Hold
Hold
on a
on.
second. Let
for,
me
for,
bring let me let me bring
Yeah, so
let me bring y'all
y'all
put
go
y'all in
and
the background. Give me a second, okay?
check out Dallas Cowboy Chris. He's got his YouTube up.
All right. Give me hey, like I say, man, this is new. Give me a second. All right. Hey man, welcome to our pilot program of the Three Amigos, man. Let me tell y'all what we're gonna be doing, okay? What we're gonna be doing a lot of post game after the Cowboys and everything like that. And we are gonna talk nothing but raw football. If y'all are not interested in going coming on our channel and talking some real good raw football, this is not the place for you. Okay. So let me bring on the co-host. Now, I'm not the host. These are my co-hosts.
It's
We're
gonna
gonna
be
bring
through
on
Dallas Cowboy. I
we're gonna
think
be
Chris is gonna have the
21
link up.
Armando 21, who's still on his TikTok, and
I'm still on
we're
TikTok.
gonna bring on my man Mikey 520 from the great state of Arizona. Man, we are here, man, and we are ready. It's week. It is week number 1. And we ready to rock and
okay,
roll, man. We
It
are
is
ready
upon
it,
us,
to
y'all. It
rock
is
and
upon us.
roll.
it's here. It's here. It's
It
here.
is.
So, how many of you? I was expecting this TikTok from Armando where you do the whole my where you have your jersey and your everything you're gonna wear right next to you, and you're
Right.
gonna kill him tomorrow. You're gonna kill him tomorrow. Like I put my Micah jersey up there. Like, hey, I sported my Micah jersey the other day, man. I was messing with it, but I got barbecue sauce on it. I didn't even see that, bro. I got the
I'm rolling.
J's.
I'm rolling. I'm rolling Dak today, guys. I'm rolling Dak. I gotta roll
You
him.
Well,
roll you rolling
I got to,
you
big
rolling
fella.
back today?
I got to. I think Dak. He's gonna come out swinging. I know I've been saying earlier it's gonna rain and everything, and we're gonna see that ground game. But
Mm-hmm.
I gotta roll with my quarterback, man. All
it
the hate,
it's
you
got
know where all the hate's at right now. It's towards the quarterback. And I gotta, I gotta take some of I gotta take some of that hate off. So I'm rolling with my quarterback today.
forecast says rain, Dakota Prescott, New York. So get your fucking ass ready. I bet you it's gonna fucking rain, Dakota Prescott. That's the way it's gonna be. So, like,
That should
Hey,
have been the thumbnail right there. Rain. Forecast
rain.
calling for rain.
Say
it's
so
gonna be
so
blue rain.
so let me give y'all a quick for the people in our stream, man. This is our pilot program that we've never done a stream
Y'all
by
come check us out,
ourselves
man. Dallas
before,
Cowboy at
and
Dallas
and
Cowboy Chris.
and
Go to
basically
his
what we're
TikTok.
doing
He has his YouTube
Ama,
link.
is
Check us out there.
we are a part of the Dallas Cowboy huddle. Okay. And let me do this first. Okay. First of all, I like to give all homage to our man G, the number one fan, Cowboy Hampton, for
Yes,
giving us
sir.
the opportunity, man. First of all, to do live streams and everything like that. We appreciate G. We decided, man, in the off season, man, we wanted to do a little pre or post game, and we're gonna try it. If it works out, it works out. If it don't, it don't. But what you gonna get on this show? What you gonna get on this show is nothing but rawness. So if we welcome everybody, we don't care who you are. You can jump on whenever you want to, but I just want you to understand something. If you jump on here and you coming with that bull, we coming right back at you. This is not the politically correct show. So if you looking for politically correct, you are at the wrong spot. So, hey man, we just want to have some fun, man. We excited
What's
about our
up, guys?
Cowboys. This is opening night, and we ready to
Really,
rock and roll,
cool.
man. So
It's
if y'all got comments, even if y'all want to jump in, man, I'm gonna have to learn how to add the link. I'm gonna learn that real soon, guys.
We gonna earn it.
but
Hey,
but whenever
Ju-
whenever you want to jump in, man, we'll get you on and we can rock and roll. Go ahead, Michael.
yes, sir. Well, just bear with us. Like Chris said in the beginning, this is a pilot show. So Chris is also a host and producer. So he's the man on the board, and we're gonna see. When you fuck around and find out, we're fucking around and we're finding out. So and like once again, we gotta thank Gary for if it wasn't for Gary, Mondo, this trio doesn't happen, and
Hmm.
we don't have this outlet, and this is a brother of the Cowboys huddle, but we primos in this. You know what I mean? Los Tres Amigos podcast. Good morning. Let's get this Cowboy shit going.
Go ahead,
what did
Mondo.
what did what did Ray say? We gonna make it do what it do, baby. So hey, it's gonna be on and popping, man. It's early. We got our coffee. We might what's in that coffee. We're not talking about all that, but you know, it's gonna be lovely, man. Shout out Gary. Shout out my boy Rue. Shout out my boy B2 Real. The OG huddle, man. We got us, the tres amigos, man.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
We are the
we gotta
lights.
find out where B2 Real is, man. If he can't make it on the afternoons, get his ass here in the morning for real.
We gonna get his ass. We gonna get his ass on. I know we
Hey
are.
man, it's
So
it's it's easy to find B2 real. That's that's
yeah,
that's
I
not
know.
that's not a
So
problem. Hey, B2 real just had some personal things he been dealing with, and hey, he'll
Yeah.
be back on the huddle. Don't worry about him. Okay. So
Hey,
hey, but hey, I like to. I just like I say, man. I just like to show love, man, to my huddle, man, because shit, if it
hell
wasn't for
yeah,
them, it wouldn't be us. you know. So it's all love, man.
fella. So right off the
my,
rip, man. The
uh,
Giants,
uh,
the Giants are beating the Cowboys today. That's I look up and that's the first message I see.
well, you know what? Like, yes, we have beat them 10 times, and we we've been dominant. Like, for the lack of a better word, there is no rivalry between a hammer and a nail. There's no rivalry between a fat motherfucker and a dried out lawn chair. There's no fucking rivalry from that. That
All
fat
right, well,
motherfucker is gonna splat it.
we go crazy.
But you know what? It's cool to have reservations. It's cool to have some sort of a objectivity. You're gonna get with us raw, but at the same time, you're not gonna get dumb shit. We respect the Giants. We're gonna respect Ryan Daboll and Saquon Barkley. We're not gonna be like other dumb podcasts that you're gonna hear like, well, I don't worry about Saquon Barkley. We worry about Saquon Barkley. We worry about this offense. Shit, we worry about slippery grass and our players tearing their ACLs. We do. So you're gonna get objectivity. Our defense is a monster. Is a monster. This isn't just talking shit to talk shit. We're just a better matchup. We respect them. This is an NFC East game. An
YouTube.
NFC East game is not going to be easy. It's going to be close, but our team's the better team, and they're going to win.
We
Man,
always say it's a rivalry. The NFC East. It ain't no joke. That's if I think right now, if you look it up, I think we're one of the top divisions. So it's a tough division. It ain't the old NFC East. I'll tell you that. We know there's competition now. We know every team is doing what we're doing. They're stepping it up in this offseason. They ain't so everybody's trying to get that next Super Bowl. So
yeah,
it's
man.
competition.
I'm excited about the game, man, because of a couple things. The Giants aren't the bad Giants anymore. And I'm happy about that because it was getting
No,
boring just continuously stomping that ass. But now since Saquon's healthy and their quarterback Daniel Jones is actually a good player, man. A lot of the Giants fans was giving up on him real early last year because they didn't know if they wanted to keep him. With the same thing with the Eagle fan with Jalen Hurts, they quickly to give up on their people. Okay, but I like Daniel Jones. So my whole thing is now with Daniel Jones and versus the Cowboys is him getting out that side the pocket. If we can keep his butt in the pocket, I think we're gonna we gonna handle them really, really, really well.
You know, somebody asked me earlier, like, aren't you scared of Saquon? That's okay, Saquon, and then who else? Who else do you see? I mean, who do they got? Who do they got a receiver? I know they got
They got
what's
didn't they get Paris Campbell? They have
they got
Slayton.
yeah,
I
Slade.
think Slayton is somebody to deal with.
Yeah,
They're not going to have Waller. Everybody was saying Waller, but Waller's out, isn't he? Is he in the under
Yeah, he's
injury
out. He's not.
report?
He's not playing
He's
today. Yeah.
so that, but that's devastating to them because that was their new toy.
yeah. So it's confirmed he's out. I know he was. They put him on the injury reserve, or they put him on the whatever list, but he's out. He's officially out.
What I
Oh, that's
saw
yeah.
last night that they said he is officially out for the game.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he's
yeah.
out.
It's a wrap. But
And
so what's up with Tyler and Tyron? Who's out? Who's in?
I
they
believe
said,
I go ahead.
"Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Mike."
I believe Tyron. They're just putting him because Tyron might as well just leave him there. He's gonna stay there. He's Tyron. Tyron, send his fucking mail to the fucking injury list. Send that shit there. He send his Amazon packages there because that's where he lives. But he's gonna fucking play. That's where he's gonna be. I know we've had this argument about the flat tire Tyron, so he's gonna play with a flat tire. But about we said on 80% Tyron is better than 90% of the goddamn league, or
Hey,
even a
that's
seventy-five
that's
percent.
that's one of the most
He's
cool
gonna play.
Chevys right there. That's one of the most cool Chevys. It's them. That's the it'll start. That motherfucker's gonna
That's a
start.
C10,
You know,
baby.
that's gonna start. It's go. If you get in a crash, you good because that must have been body.
It's
But
gonna it's gonna take a minute.
every once in a while, the starter might go out and shit.
Dude, he's getting smoked by the best pass rusher in the league, so it makes it even bad. Where I had a thing like, you know how Micah went with Andrew Whitworth, and they've been put it on the media that he's getting tutelage from Andrew Whitworth, and I kind of took it. Well, you know me, it takes you personal all the time. I took it personal that
No, you didn't take it
Tyron
personal.
Smith.
You didn't
Yeah,
take it personal.
Tyron Smith, it is and has been a better tackle in his career, but we have slept on Tyron Smith so much, or forgotten Tyron Smith for that matter, because of his nagging injuries since 2018. But remember, like the Cowboys have supplemented our line and changed, dude. I remember what was it, Claiborne? Was it Claiborne for Atlanta when they put Chaz Green? Chaz Green. Fuck. Chaz Green, homeboy had 6 motherfucking sacks. So when we would not have Tyron in or Sean Lee in, one player would kill our fucking team, and our team isn't like that anymore. So, but it sucks to say that we forgot about Tyron Smith, or that Micah went with Andrew Whitworth instead of asking Tyron Smith. But I get it. He smokes his ass at practice. What the fuck are you gonna ask a dude that you smoke at practice all the goddamn time? But put respect on Tyron's name. He gonna play today.
Yeah, man. I'm with you, Mike. About that. I'm really disappointed that Tyler is not going to play. I really think, man, this second year, man, he's going to have a breakout year, man. I think it's going to be time that he may actually make the Pro Bowl. Okay. I think he should have made it last year, but hey, it is what it is. They don't really give rookies, unless you're a skill player, those accolades and awards. But Tyron, remember, it's been 2 years that we've been on the Tyron. Is his tires flat? Is that Chevy 350 gonna turn over or not?
Yeah.
But you saw, man, it was a difference when he wasn't on the field.
Yeah.
And it's disappointing that we hadn't gotten anybody on that second string that can actually produce as well as Tyron. So I guess that 80% today will work out for us. I'm more excited to see Terrence Steele than anybody. Because when he was out, you can tell our running game went from up here to down there as soon as Terrence. left the building. But say, man, I'm excited, man. I think that's
Yes,
really my only concern tonight is our offensive line. I mean, because everybody else, every position except for linebacker, to me, we're very deep in. What's up, Joe?
yes,
What's
sir.
up, Joe? What's
Well,
up,
I
St. Louis
and
Joe?
but at the same time, big dog. At the same time, this this kid Bass is for real. I've been saying Tyler Bass, Bass, Bass. This kid, it was an unsigned free agent. He made the team. He didn't give up a sack. I know they were against second streamers, but he played full games, not giving up a sack, always on his assignment. You didn't see him get beat. Of course, the competition is going to get better. Then he's going to get acclimated to that competition. Then they got Chimi Odoga. Is it Odoga? Odoga?
Yeah, you.
Odoga. We needed to play like a Doga, like a Doga roof. But I rather see Bass out there. But I understand them putting the vet because of I guess the climate of the game, the energy, the professional. But what better than to throw the kid out under fire and see if he responds? He's responded to everything anyway. So I think we're gonna need everybody on the line, all hands on deck, and let's go. And then Tyler Badass, Martin, and dude, and even Lifty's gonna get into those wham and those trap blocks. I can't wait to see it, man. I
But what
can't
are we
wait to
gonna
see it.
are we gonna see that? Are we gonna see those muddy trenches today? It's gonna be. I mean, what
Well,
kind
it's
of game is
turf.
it gonna be?
It's gonna.
Huh?
It's not. It's
It's
turf,
turf.
not
I
grass,
thought
right?
it was grass. I thought MetLife was grass. No, you're right though. It's turf.
Yeah,
But
it's turf. Yeah, yeah. We ain't got nothing to worry about. I mean, because
man,
if it's raining or not, I don't care. Hey, let's make it muddy. Make it a sloppy game. Because to me, it may equalize for the Giants. May be hoping it's sloppy. Because if that track is fast with all that speed we got on offense, it may be a problem for them.
Let me ask you guys a question because we're talking about the running game. Who has the better running game, the Dallas Cowboys or the New York Giants?
mm,
As a whole, the Cowboys. If you're just picking one player, it's gonna be Saquon. I got to give the man his props. He had a very good comeback year. Saquon is electrifying. If you get him in space, man, it's hard to bring that man down. But as a whole, I think the Cowboys running back room is better than the Giants running back room.
so
21.
I think that the name Saquon, it draws all the attention. Obviously, it's a big name. We know what he's done. We know we'd want him on our team if he was available. So it's a big name. And I agree with Chris though. All around, I don't know who they have behind Saquon. I don't know. I know who we got. We got Dowdle. I seen flashes with him. We got Deuce. You know, we got who is it? Hunter, what? Luke?
Lipke.
Lipke.
Is
Lipke
it
on
We got
that
Lupke or
Lipke.
knee.
Lipke? We
For
w-
some, for some
we
reason,
will give
for some
him.
reason, when I
He's
see him
gonna get
score,
his own nickname. He'll get his own nickname. What?
for some reason, when I hear him score, I think about the Moose Johnson. I don't know why. I see him out there, and it just reminds me a lot about Moose Johnson. But
Yeah, he, he's
so
he's a more athletic moose.
yeah, more athletic moves. But so
Yeah.
all around, I think the Cowboys. But obviously, star power. You got to go with Saquon. Saquon is the big star power. He's an elite running back. We all know that.
Yes, sir.
And then you guys are sleeping on Daniel Jones too, man. You got to put Daniel Jones into that. I'm not saying you're sleeping on it. Just,
You know what?
you guys are forgetting about Daniel Jones and what he does with his feet. But I want him to come out. Yeah, come out and
Mikey,
get some.
hey,
Come
they
out
they
and get
they
some.
they, they talked so much about Daniel Jones in preseason, how he was tearing up his defense and cutting up his defense. So, you know, I'm like, okay, we know their defense is gonna suck then. If Daniel Jones was cutting it up, Dak Prescott was throwing against the elite
Great
defense,
point. Great
the
point.
most elite defense. So, I'm excited. I'm excited. We're really gonna see what Daniel Jones is about. He got his money. He got his money. Props to him. But he's just like every other quarterback. He's just like our quarterback. We have 0 Super Bowls. We all got 0 Super Bowls.
Well, I think Dak Prescott's a little more healed. I think they're going to use Dak Prescott in the run game a little more. That Kellen Moore went away from getting some carries to Dak deliberately. When you know Dak's going to move out of the pocket or even doing the read option stuff, and then we had some inside information from a source that was in camp at the Frisco camp, Gary, saying stuff like that. So, but it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense that, you know, he's 2 years removed from this. Of course, we don't want to risk our quarterback, but if we do like one or two Jalen Hurts plays in the beginning drive, that just puts it in the linebacker's mind. It puts it in their safety's mind that this dude could pull the ball out and get 6 yards, get 7 yards. And if they do that to establish it, I love it. I'm not saying run Dak Prescott the whole game, but all it does is keep those guys in concrete for that little millisecond. So Deuce Vaughn or Rico Dowdle or even the electrifying Tony Pollard could get out and get that little advantage in that little second of pulling the ball back or keeping them in concrete. Let's our offensive line, you know, shade this way, get their ass this way, and get position. So I want to see a little bit of I'm not asking for Dak Prescott to beat Daniel Jones, but maybe 1 or 2 plays in the beginning of the game just to let him know I can't do this. So you need to put that in the back of your mind.
Hey, Mikey, I got a question for you, man. I really do. Who are you most excited to see tonight? That one player that you sitting like, man, I can't wait. And Armando, when he's done, I want you to come back with it. Who are you most excited to see tonight?
Offensively, I want to see the running game. I want to see Tony Pollard. I want to see. We have this, but we know football is running the ball, stopping the goddamn run. So if we start doing these wham blocks, these traps with Lipke, with our tight ends, with Schoonmaker sealing an edge, and going back to having movement on the line, screens, and we see Tony Pollard zip through them, I'm excited for that. And that goes for Tony Pollard. Defensively, you already know. His jersey's up there. He's the lion. He's the lion. I'm not lying. He's the lion. It's double sticks, Micah motherfucking Parsons. Micah motherfucking Parsons. I swear.
I don't think they heard you. Who is it?
Micah motherfucking Parsons. I swear. I am excited. Like Mike Parsons is the first jersey I got of a kid that's younger than me. Like, I'm big on, of course, I know we're old and we wearing jerseys. I don't give a fuck what people say, but I'm still a kid with my jerseys. I like Miami Smith jerseys. I like a Charles Haley jersey. Yeah. I like a dude that I saw when I was a kid. Micah Parsons, I don't even have a Dak jersey. Seriously. Micah Parsons is the first jersey I got of a kid that's young because I'm excited. I like this kid's mojo. His motherfucking mojo. I'm not talking Permian. Talking Austin Powers. I like his mojo. I like what he brings to the team. And first of all, his mentality, bro. Dude, I don't think this contract thing's gonna mess with them. I don't think we have to worry about it. I know that's a whole conversation entirely. I just think this kid wants to motherfucking win. I saw an interview of this kid. He gets mad at his girlfriend when they're not playing right. He plays Scrabble. He wants to whoop your ass in Scrabble. He wants to whoop your ass in Jenga. He wants to whoop your ass in Hangman. He wants to whoop your ass Connect Four. He wants to whoop your ass at Spades, some bones. Like, I love this shit. That's that Michael Jordan shit. I don't know, dude. He got that brother in them. Those brothers can play some spades.
Armando, who are you most excited to see today, baby? Who you most excited to see?
So Offense, I think Mikey hit it on the nail with the offense as far as running game. I'm excited to see that running game, but to go different route. You know what? I don't know what kind of game it's going to be as far as weather wise, but we got to see that kicking game. We have what, one kicker. I don't know who else we have on there, but we got to see that kicking game. It's going to be a strong suit for us, or is it going to be our weakness? What is it going to be for us? You have to remember we've been struggling in this kicking game, right? So and 3 points is 3 points, y'all. At the end of the
Right.
day, 3 points can win us a game, or 3 points can lose us a game. So I'm excited for that kicking game. I got to see what's gonna happen there. But like Mikey said, that run game, I want to see what we're about now.
Right.
Defensively, the elephant in the room is Micah. We all know that.
Right.
We all know that. But I want to see this secondary. I want to see this new Gilmore Diggs combo. I want to see are people gonna throw? Is Daniel Jones really gonna throw? I mean, they're talking. You guys are, New York Giants are talking like Daniel Jones. Okay, are you really? You're coming out against, Diggs and Gilmore. Like, we got to island ourselves now. We
Fuck
got.
around
We're
and
gonna have to.
find
We're gonna
out.
have to, we're gonna have to look for the Arlington Island or something. You know, we we're looking at that. So that's what I want to see right there. That secondary, I want to see
Hmm.
what that's going to be about. So I'm excited. This defense, we're all excited for that defense, but this offense, I think with this offense, where everybody's like kind of like what's going to happen. We're all in limbo. We're all wondering, man, what's this offense going to? Because we don't know. We don't know the Mike McCarthy Dak offense. We know the Kellen Moore middleman, offense. We don't know this new offense. So I'm excited, fellas. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Sunday night football, baby.
Well, man, I got two also, man. On defense, I'm gonna start with defense first. Okay. I am truly excited to see our linebacker core and especially the Wolf Hunter. Because the big fella dogged him out all last season until I stopped and I said, look, I'm no longer gonna dog out my own player. And when we saw him hit the bench from him being hurt, it was a difference in stopping the run and doing everything like that. So
Yes,
I'm
sir.
I'm I'm saying I want to see if Leighton has improved. Okay, because that's been my big concern without because when Overshown got hurt, I was like, man, are we going to go out and get a veteran linebacker or anything like that? And we didn't. So to me, that's the Cowboys are telling me they're comfortable with the linebacker situation right now. And they're gonna be tested tonight because with Daniel Jones running and Saquon running, we're gonna see how our linebacker play. Okay. And on offense, it's simple. It is simple. All this shit talking on number 4 for the whole fucking off season has driven me absolutely batty. And that has included Cowboy fans also. It has drove me
Yeah.
batty that how quickly we forget. Okay. So I want to see number 4 personally. So, because I want him to prove and shut people up. Okay. He had one bad year, bro. One bad year with interceptions. He threw 15 last year, but people don't remember the year before that. He threw 13. He threw 13. No one said anything about the 13, but he threw two more. All of a sudden, he's the worst quarterback in the NFL. Dak Prescott is not. He is going to continuously prove he is a top 10 quarterback because I challenge anybody to name 5 other quarterbacks that's better than him in the NFC. Okay. So if you can name 5 of them, I'm going to challenge you on every one of them. Okay. AFC is totally different. Okay. So that's a totally different animal there, but we don't play in the AFC. We're in the
No,
NFC.
sir.
So,
No, sir.
and if you bring that Jalen Hurts crap out your ass, I'm gonna really shoot that down. Because
Yeah.
yeah, you made it to the Super Bowl. You made it to the Super Bowl, but you didn't make it to the Super Bowl because of Jalen Hurts. Even though he had a wonderful game in the Super Bowl, I had to give him that.
Made it to the Super
He
Bowl
had a
'cause of that
wonderful game in the Super Bowl, but other than that, that ain't the reason why the Eagles went. But I digress. So I'm really looking forward to seeing number 4 tonight. And I think, if he give me that game against Tampa Bay, that opening game, that Thursday night game, if I get that tonight, it may be a little trouble for them Giants. so, so Mikey, real quick. Oh, go ahead, Mike. If you got a rebuttal, go
Well,
ahead.
let me go on to what you're saying first. Like, Dak Prescott doing good is the extension of the run game. If the run game opens up, that's better for Dak. And you know what? The Patrick Mahomes situation is crazy. How they're on Prescott's ass. So Dak Prescott needs everything perfect for him to be good. All quarterbacks need this shit. But when it happens to Dak, it's magnified like he's some sort of scrub ass quarterback that don't know how to read defenses, that's never won in this league, that's never won playoff games in this league, that hasn't had a fucking 11 game winning streak in the hardest damn league in the world. Like I don't compute that. But the running game doing good is also an extension or being excited of Mike McCarthy calling the plays.
All right.
What's
So,
the difference? What's
yes,
the
right.
difference?
So,
And going to what you said. I'm sorry. Going to what
no,
you
go
said
ahead.
because let's dig in. This is the show. And we're gonna dig into these motherfuckers once and for all. Because there is Dallas Cowboy fans that even if the Cowboys win and Dak Prescott proves them wrong, they're still going to be convinced because they don't like him. I don't know if it's complexion. I don't know if it's his tattoos. I don't know what the fuck it is. That they're still not going to be satisfied with the man. And that's why I love my Cowboys. But some of y'all Cowboy fans, y'all need to read a book or some shit. Get some education.
right. Hey, 21.
Talk to me.
Quick question, 21. Tonight, what is your key for the game? Okay, what do we need to do to secure this victory against these Giants tonight? Is it defense performance? Is it offense? Is it a combination? Is it our kicking game? Our special teams? Who do you think? What do you think is the key for tonight?
Controlling that rock. I think we control that rock. We control that rock out game, and we get our defense in and out. Control that ball. And like Mikey says, we hit that run game and opens up that passing game. So we got to control that football, man, on our side. We gotta make it not like years past. We gotta make sure our defense is in and out, not just keep our defense there, get them tired. We know we have the defense, but we gotta have our defense. What do you call it? We gotta have them healthy. We gotta have them, not tired like times before where they just go out there and they give it all they got, and the offense isn't doing anything. So offense has to control that rock.
Mikey, what's your key tonight, Mikey?
My key tonight, and this is just not making it broad. It's very simple. Make first downs a 2 yard, 2.5 yard plus down. So what I mean by that, we need them to hold on. We need them to be in a second and 7, second and 6. Going to second down with second and 6, not first and 13, first and 10, first and no, second and 13, second and in that. So that's where we need them. I The more we manage our first down in our downs, the better we play towards the chains and the better play calls we have. And then at the same time as that, we need to finish third down, execute the third down. It's about downs. We know this. We get behind the chains, then we start pressing, then they start calling that bullshit, and that all goes with our running game. So that's the like a real key to the game that I see. I know sometimes you overthink it, but sometimes it's like that. It's football.
I'm gonna piggyback you, Mikey. Okay, I'm gonna piggyback you, and I'm gonna say it like this: we got rid of Kellen Moore because of situational football. So tonight, I want to see Mike McCarthy have this situational coaching. Okay, are we gonna see the difference, or from him and Kellen Moore? Are we gonna see? Or are we gonna run when we need to run? Or are we gonna pass when we need to pass? Or are we gonna do this junk like, hey, we're on fire tonight, so let's just throw the ball all over the place? I'm looking tonight, man, for Coach McCarthy to have our situational football because you fired Kellen Moore. And I always said when they hired Mike McCarthy, I said, if he's a play caller, why do we need an offensive coordinator calling plays? Didn't he win the Super Bowl in Green Bay for calling plays? Isn't that the reason why he got the job in Dallas? Because he was a play caller. Okay. Jason Garrett just did a horrible job in his situational coaching also. So then we get an offensive coordinator who don't know situational football. So now we got rid of him. To me, the buck stops with Mike McCarthy. So to me tonight, the key of the game is Mike McCarthy. Okay. And we're gonna see that situational football. Mondo, you got to rebut. Your mic, you muted. You muted your mic.
I'm with you, big fella. I want to see if we can control this narrative where that Mike McCarthy doesn't know how to handle the time. So that's one big thing we've always seen, that Mike McCarthy, the timeout, can he control this game? We got to see that it's on. He has the reins now. There's no more passing it on to nobody. So we definitely gotta see what kind of scheme he's gonna put out there for us.
Mikey, what you think about that situational football?
No, it's you're freaking right on, and that's exactly. Thank you for bringing it. That's what it is. It's this comfort level in the offense. It's Chris. If you go back to 2 years ago huddle episodes, and we're talking about, I remember saying something about the suggestion box, and we're talking about Kellen Moore being the offensive coordinator, and you were making the point what you just made. If he is this ground play caller, how come he can't? And I would say, well, he could ask Jerry, but he put that in the suggestion box to see what the fuck Jerry's going to tell him no about having Kellen Moore. Remember, we had this conversation before, but now it took 2 years. It took 2 fucking years to realize, Kellen Moore's not the guy. You got to let this guy. So, and that's just a whole nother fucking argument entirely. But you're hitting the nail on the head. We're going to see what Mike McCarthy does and how he knows. And there is an understanding. You know how we know the understanding? That third playoff game. So the way Dak called that damn game. The way Dak called the game.
Third preseason
game. That's an extension of what Schottenheimer wants, an extension of what the mentality of this team is. We got a great motherfucking defense. Let's control the ball. Let's pound the ball. And then I don't give a fuck if the narrative comes back to Dak Prescott of being a check down Charlie. Dude, it's been 10 years since the 2014 season. I want to see the 2014 Cowboys. I know it's not the same offensive line, but there was a lot of throwing it to Dez when we needed to throw it to Dez, Williams, and Beasley. But there was a lot of checking it down to Dunbar and letting that little motherfucker get a first down. There was a lot of that. And if it wasn't DeMarco pounding it, and when there was situational where they'd play coverage on us, and then it'd be third down, then Tony would just give it to Lance and let Lance scat and do his own shit. That's what I want to see, especially that a big indicator of the offense I want to see would be that 2014 game against the Seattle Seahawks. And when they went down 14 and they came back, they just kept doing it. They kept doing it, pounding the ball, and then situationally. That's the offense I want to see for the Dallas Cowboys. That's what I want to see about with Mike McCarthy. And I could give a shit of Dak Prescott's narrative. Make the right throw, get the first down. Like I said, I don't give a shit if we win by 1 or by 20. I want to fucking win.
Let me switch it up a little bit. I got a big question. I brought the big hat for the big question. So, what are you? Let me start with the big fella. What are you doing to stop the Dallas Cowboys?
If I'm playing against the Cowboys,
what are you doing?
To me, the only thing that to slow the Cowboys down, you got to get Dak Prescott on the ground. If you're gonna get Dak Prescott on the ground, you're gonna have a long day. Okay, because our passing offense is tremendous, bro. I don't think we're gonna miss Dalton Schultz at all. I think our 3 tight ends are wonderful. I think our running back room is wonderful. I think our receivers are wonderful. So right now, when we got two hurt offensive linemen, the Giants are the team that blitz the most in the NFL. So you know they're going to be blitzing over guard and left tackle tonight. Okay, so the Cowboys got a scheme for that. We know they coming on that side. Okay, if they can't get Dak Prescott on the ground, they're gonna have some major problems tonight because the Cowboys, man, and that's another thing, Mikey, that I was saying about situational football because you know they coming. You know they're gonna come tonight just because we got two offensive linemen hurt, and they want to put the pressure on Dak Prescott. If we can keep Dak Prescott clean tonight, we fine. But if they get him on the ground, we may have some issues with them Giants tonight.
I I
Mikey,
think I think with the Dallas Cowboys, they're a football team. Like a lot of beating the boys was letting them beat themselves.
Yep.
We've scored over 30 fucking points a game in every fucking game. We could score. And a lot of the shit that we did was us. And a lot of that shit was maybe option routes. So we're not gonna put the blame. The interceptions were what they were. But for the last 2 years, we've been beating our motherfucking selves. The Jacksonville game, the Green Bay game where they came back, we're up 14 fucking points. 14 fucking points anyway. So it's they could do whatever the fuck they want. It's about the Cowboys not doing the things that puts them in holes. Like a big thing was when Brett Maher hit 60 yarders, right?
Mm-hmm.
That kind of fucks us up as play calling because then we got that in the hole. Then that puts that in the mind of the coach to say, well, we could kick it from here. You know what? Don't fucking kick a 60-yard field goal. Pin their asses in the 20 and let Micah do his thing. Be conservative when it's time to be conservative. Don't do cute. Don't get cute. Don't get Barbie on us. We're fucking dogs. For real. You feel what I'm saying? This year we're dogs. We're fucking dogs. We're motherfucking dogs. Let the dogs eat. Let the dogs tell the dogs we trust their ass. Who gives a shit at the end of the locker room and say we won because of this or we because I don't give a shit. As long as we win, that's why either by 1 or by 20. Make the
Mikey got
Mike
cut
cut
off.
off.
He'll be back.
So, yeah. So my thing with, I think to beat the Cowboys, it's like you say, big fella. They know we got the offensive line hurt.
sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so we know the Cowboys have the offensive line hurt. So you always got to hit them where it hurts. And so that's how you beat the Cowboys. Now, I think with that said, is we got to watch this offensive line. We got to see what it's going to do. I don't like it's not that I don't like, I don't want to go back to the rotational offensive line, which we had for years. I don't like that. I don't like that because then we see a lot of Dak running. We see a lot of Dak on the ground, and that's not what we need. So that's how you beat the Cowboys. But I think that, we're going to hold it down. We're going to hold it down. We all know everything's going to ride through Mike and Dak now. So that's what we got to protect.
Like, I don't want to see a seven-step drop.
Guys,
7-step drops, dude. Like, what the fuck? We need a 7-step drop. We can't handle any kind of pass rush. That's on Mike McCarthy to call that play better, for real.
Right. All right, guys, let me get to this, man. We actually didn't talk about this on the Dallas Cowboy Huddle Wednesday night, 7:00 Central Time, 6:00 Mountain, and 5:00 Pacific Time. Hey, yeah, we always gonna shout out. Hey, that's where we live. That's our home, the Dallas Cowboy Huddle. So I just wanted to shout. Hey, we ain't left the huddle. That's hey, we just doing something. The Three Amigos show right now. Okay, look, real quick, man. We didn't get to this on the huddle. What are your season predictions for the Cowboys right now? I know I don't normally give out predictions until game 1, okay? Because I want to know who's healthy, who's not. You know how that go. You get players hurt in training camp, and it's hard to do a prediction before that. But it's the season is here, okay? And I'm gonna go first, and then I'll let Armando go, and then we'll end with you, Mikey. Okay. My season prediction, okay, for the damn Cowboys this year, okay, the top end, okay, our top end, I'm thinking 14-3. I know you're gonna say, hey Chris, you're a homer, you're a homer, you're a homer. No, because I feel like this. With the weapons we got, why not? Why shouldn't we be 14-3? On the low end, I got us 10-7. Okay. But it's probably gonna be somewhere in the middle. So, but my official prediction for the Dallas Cowboys, we will be 13-4. We'll meet them Eagles in the damn NFC Championship game, and I'll just leave it at that. Go ahead, 21.
I'm with you, big fella. We've been on this 12-5 right the past 2 seasons. I think we step it up. We take those 4 L's, but we get 13 games. I'm the same. Super Bowl is the key. Super Bowl that's the goal. I'm not gonna sit here and say we win the Super Bowl is the goal. Whoever we take down in the NFC Championship, but Super Bowl is the goal. We have a good season. I think Dak finally shows out, and this man's gonna get paid.
Okay, Mikey, what's your season's prediction, Mike?
I'm either or 13-4 or 14-3. I'm with you. If it's a 13-4, it's because we didn't have to play our guys in the end. Why not? Why not? It's not the other years where we're just on optimism. We got this shit on paper. This is for real. This is for real. After this game, we'll see the last ambiguity, I guess, would be our play calling. What are they going to look? How is our offense going to look? We got a little glimpse, like I said, with Dak calling the plays and the understanding of the offense. Our top end is I'll say 13-4, and our low end could be 11-5 or 11-6. 11-6 could be, but it's very essential. Of course, Super Bowl is on our mind. It's essential for this time for us to get home fucking field advantage. What is it? Patrick Mahomes has played 7 playoff games, and they've all been at home. That's mind fucking boggling. That's because that's such a home field advantage for them.
Right.
It's one of the loudest stadiums, but I'm not saying that's the reason he wins, but it helps. It fucking helps. So we need that home field advantage. They need to be playing. We need to see each other either go tailgating and fucking watch that game at Chris's house. At Chris's house. Because home field advantage over everything. I think if I want the Super Bowl. We want the Super Bowl. And even if they have to leave or they're hosting a wild card game, I still love their Super Bowl chances. But I would guarantee them if we got home field advantage. Straight up.
Now we'll end the show with this. We'll end the show with the game predictions. I know we gave it on the huddle, but some people may not have joined us on the huddle. I'll go first, and then Mikey, and then we'll end it with 21. Hey,
hold on. Do it like this: the game predictions and something that's gonna happen in the game.
Okay.
Something you know what I mean? Cool. You down for that?
Hey, I'm with that. I'll go first. Okay. On the huddle, I said the Cowboys would win 31-10. And what I think is going to happen in the game, I think Dak Prescott will have 3 touchdowns, 350 yards passing. Go ahead, Mikey.
All right. On the huddle, I did not give a concrete. I said I want to win by 1 or by 20. It doesn't matter. So this time around, I'll say 27-17. It's going to be a NFC East game. They're at home. They're playing with gusto. They're as healthy as they can be. And a prediction, I say I'll go defense. I'll say that Gilmore gets an interception. How about that?
All right. 21. Can you do something for me? You're muted. There you
Can you
go.
do something for me? I be forgetting, guys. So, you know, I think that this game, Tony Pollard, he's going to show out 34-17. That's what I got. I think in the run game, we go, Tony runs big tonight. He's going to show out. He's gonna show all the doubters. Okay, you guys think that just because of my little ankle injury that I think so. So Tony shows out. We're gonna call it the big moment. The big moment. The big moment. The big moment's gonna happen with Deuce running one back. So we're gonna see it tonight, guys. We're gonna do prime time, one run back. Woo!
The Pomeranian.
You know the electricity.
The Pomeranian, boy. The Pomeranian.
Well, look, man. First of all, we want to thank everybody for joining us on our pilot show. We just decided, man, that we was gonna do this, and man, we doing it like this. On football Sundays, if the Cowboys play at 7:00, we having coffee with the Cowboys. But if
it might not be Sunday, y'all.
It may not be Sunday. So if Mondays, hey, we may have to do a recap another day. But look, man, we appreciate y'all joining us, man. Like and subscribe my YouTube, Armando's YouTube, so you can catch us. You can catch us on TikTok. I'm streaming us on Facebook Live.
Yes, sir.
I'm doing all of this, man. So hey, the show is gonna be called The Three Amigos. Okay, that's us, man. The Three Amigos. We're gonna do it all. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining our pilot show, man. Dallas
Thank you, guys.
Cowboys for life.
Puro pinche Cowboys. Woo!
We'll see y'all later.
Arriba los vaqueros. Dude, that life.